Note, this video will make you pay 1,000 guilders. Or will it? Oh my, I don't really think so. I think I'm confused. Anyway, the Pied Piper of Hamelin. But, Mom, I'm trying to make a video here. Read along story, 6 minutes, 39 seconds. Do you remember? Review questions, 2 minutes, 38 seconds. Sing along song, 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Let's begin the story so that way we can get this over with. Here we go.
The Pied Piper of Hamelin. Once upon a time, a terrible plague of rats descended on the pleasant town of Hamelin. The pests invaded every granary and butcher shop in town. No one was safe. The townspeople tried everything to get rid of the creatures. Nothing worked. The rats were so fierce that they killed cats and fought with dogs. The villagers went to town hall to confront the mayor. "What are we paying you for?" a woman demanded. "Our town is being destroyed and you are doing nothing." After the villagers left, the mayor met with his council. They thought and thought, but they could not come up with a way to rid the town of rats. At that very moment, a stranger strode into town. Everyone stared. The stranger was dressed in an outrageous red and yellow costume. He carried nothing with him but a pipe. The stranger strolled right into town hall and introduced himself. "I am called the Pied Piper," he said. "I have a secret charm that causes all creatures to follow me. I can rid your town of the rats." "And if you help us, what will you ask in return?" questioned the mayor. "I will lead the rats out of Hamelin for a mere 1,000 guilders," the stranger replied. The mayor did not believe the stranger could charm the rats away, but he had no other ideas, so he agreed. The piper stepped out into the street and lifted the pipe to his lips. As soon as he played the first odd, mournful notes, a low, grumbling sound shook every shop and home in the village. Squealing, the rats began to pour into the street. The townspeople watched from doorways as the piper guided a flood of rats out of town. There were big rats and little rats, fat rats and skinny rats, old rats and young rats. The piper led every one of the furry pests down to the banks of the West River. They followed him into the water and drowned. The piper returned from the river, still piping. Every bell in town rang. "He has done it!" a man exclaimed. "Our town is saved!" "Plug up the holes, clean out the nests," the mayor ordered. "Yes," agreed the piper. "That is a good idea. But first, you owe me 1,000 guilders. 1,000 guilders is a lot of money for playing a pipe in the street, the mayor said. The council nodded their agreement. We made a bargain, the piper reminded him quietly. Nonsense! Leave before I summon my guards, said the mayor. Very well, said the piper, but I warn you, my pipe serves many purposes. Things went very well indeed for a few days. Then, on Sunday, when all of the grown-ups were in church, a man dressed as a hunter came into town carrying a pipe. Softly and sweetly he began to play. It was the piper. He had come for his payment. The children came out of their homes and gardens to hear the sweet, magical music. They followed the piper, clapping, dancing, and laughing. The piper led the children out of the village. When the villagers came out of church and saw that their children were gone, they were beside themselves with grief. The mayor sent out word to all corners of the land that Hamelin would give the piper any amount of silver or gold if only he would return the children. It was too late. They never heard from him again. The townspeople never recovered from the loss. They declared that the street where the children were taken should forever be free of music.
What a sad ending. No music, no fun. Music's my kind of hobby, but still. That's a sad way to end the story. Well, we're gonna have to move on to the next track anyway. Let's go. Yep, that's right. The Do You Remember track, that's what I'm talking about.
Now that you have read and listened to the fairy tale, we're going to play a question and answer game. I'm going to read 5 questions. After each question, press the pause button on your CD player and call out the answer. When you have called out the answer, release the pause button to hear whether you have answered correctly. Ready? Here we go. Question 1. What kind of animal invaded the town of Hamelin?
Easy, it's rats.
Rats invaded Hamelin.
Yep.
Question 2. What did the Pied Piper claim he could do? The Pied Piper claimed he could charm creatures to follow him. Question 3. Why was the Pied Piper unhappy after he rid the town of rats? The Pied Piper was unhappy because the mayor would not pay him. Question 4. How did the Pied Piper get revenge on the town of Hamelin?
He took the children home with him. That's what he did.
The Pied Piper returned to Hamelin and led all the children out of the town, never to be seen again.
I was right.
Question 5. Where in the town of Hamelin can people no longer play music?
The street. Look at the page right here.
The citizens of Hamelin do not allow music to be played on the street where the children were taken.
This is why I'm not appreciated with people saying, you're not allowed to listen to music, ever. See, I don't really like that. See, music's allowed, seriously. But this, I don't care about the ending anyway. It's a sad ending, and I can't handle it. Wait, should I handle it? I'm confused. But now, here's the last track. It's the sing-along song, and this one's gonna be quick.
The Pied Piper of Hamelin. The town of Hamelin was plagued with rats that scurried everywhere. The townspeople could not chase them out, so they went to town for the mayor. The mayor knew not what to do, his council had no plan, when a stranger strolled into the town, holding a pipe in hand. The stranger strolled into town hall and introduced himself. Please call me the Pied Piper, I can rid your town of rats. What do you want in return? The mayor asked the man. I want only 1,000 guilders. The mayor agreed to the plan. The piper stepped into the street and lifted his pipe to his lips. The music began and the rats all came out, fleeing from doorways and cracks. The piper led the furry rats down to the river banks. The rats ran in and drowned themselves. The townspeople shouted their thanks. Plug up the holes, clean out the nests, the mayor called to the people. The piper then asked for the mayor to pay, but the mayor refused him his guilders. The mayor asked the piper to leave, and the piper said that he would. But as he left, he warned that his pipe could serve bad as well as serve good. For days the town was quiet and calm. Then Sunday all grown-ups at worship did not see the man dressed as a hunter playing his pipe for their children. It was the Pied Piper back for his pay. He led all the children from town. When the villagers finally left the church, they found all their children were gone. If only the mayor had fulfilled his deal with the piper who charmed all the rats. But it was too late, the children were gone and they were never seen again.
And they declared that the street where the children were taken should forever be free of music. Which is kind of sad. Yeah. That'll be it for the video on the read-along for the Pied Piper of Hamelin. Pretty sad story, huh? Because no music in the street, terrible. We allow music in the street. I allow it. I can use my tablet to listen to music in the street, so who cares? Anyway, yeah, there's only one read-along story I have with a handle book with CD left, and that's the Ugly Duckling I have left. But if I get the other 4 that are on Amazon, I'll be able to do that. So, thank you for watching. This is Colton Tackett on Sonic Boom Fan 101, signing off. Have a great time, and remember to play your music in the streets and anywhere you want to, and don't be like the townspeople in the story. This is Colton Tackett on Sonic Boom Fan 101, signing off. Bye.